Hey guys, welcome to an all new video with Matt. Today I'm going to show you how I made this easy pallet coffee mug holder. So stick around, I'm going to show you how. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to need to do is get ourselves a nice looking pallet. You don't want to have a real busted, nasty looking one. So I found these nice looking ones right here. So what we need to do now guys is to cut out a 4-part part. And what I mean by that is we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's your fourth one. You're going to take your saw, whether you're using a sawzall or a circle saw, whatever. You need to cut it out here. You need to cut it out here. And you'll need to cut it out at the other end of that right there. So go ahead and start by cutting out right at the top of the fourth board right there, guys, all along, all the way across. And it also helps, guys, to take a speed square and a pen or something and just find your fourth board. Go ahead and mark it out on the side of your board. Line that up nice and straight. And copy a line right there, guys, so you'll have a nice cut line. Alright, so once you've got that cut, this is what you should have right now, guys. As you can see, it's got the pallet on the very bottom and right there on the top, so it looks like a nice complete piece. So what we need to do now is choose the best side, because unfortunately we're going to lose one side by what we're about to do. So we need to choose the best looking side and cut it right down, same way we did with like the sawzall and all that. Just cut it down right there on that line right there. And if for some reason your pallet didn't have a backer board already attached, go ahead and take you one off of one of your pallets. It's no big deal, and go ahead and attach that to the back also. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and cut our line down the middle. I say this is the uglier side, this is a better looking side. So like I said, I'm going to cut it right down the outside of the board line right there with my saw. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on that now. So after cutting that down the side right there, this is what you should now have, guys. So now it is time to go ahead and lay out our spots for where we're going to put our coffee mug hooks at, and we need to maybe put a bigger board at the top. We'll see. I got a little banner that I picked up at the dollar store that's related to like coffee and stuff like that, so we're going to try to fit that on there. So let's get to it, guys. So now that we got our box frame piece right here, we need to lay out our measurements for our holes so that we can put our hooks in, right? So the best way I found to do it is that most pallets, when you cut them like this, are going to wind up being around 18 inches, as you can see. So I come up with these numbers right here. You can put a mark at 3 inches, 7 inches, 11 inches, and 15 inches, guys. And on your first two boards, when you go to do your crosshairs, you want to make sure that they come down 1 inch, right? So from 1 inch, that should be your 15-inch mark. You'll put a crosshair. Same with this one. Now on my bottom board, it is a different size board on this bottom one, guys, so I'm going to bump this one up to 1.5 inches for my crosshairs, and like I said, that would be the 15-inch mark. So go ahead and get all of your marks put on your boards except for the very top one, because we're going to be putting on a little sticker banner thing. So go ahead and get all your holes marked and drilled out, and then we'll be ready to put our hooks in. Alright guys, so once you got all of your hooks on, now what we can do is get our little banner put over the top right here, and then if you want to, you can go through all of these. You don't have to put a laser on it or anything, just kind of straighten them up, line them up nice and straight, you know what I'm saying? But now we can go ahead and get our sticker on here. Alright guys, so here is the little vinyl sticker that I got from the dollar store for $1. Pretty nice little cool little piece to use, but the problem is this is too big to go on our top piece without having to cut into the letters or words. So I don't want to have to do that, guys. So the easiest thing I figured would be to solve this problem was take a wider board of a pallet that we got laying around, and I can line this up on the edges of where the sticker is going to be from end to end right here, and just trace that out and cut that board out then I'll have my board that I need for up top, right? But because in my situation we had this oddball piece of wood right here, I figured the easiest solution to all of this would be just to take these ones out, right? Remeasure my board up here, insert the screws there, and then just quickly can just spin all of these facing this way, because now this board will be gone, and then I can nail down this board in its place. Alright guys, so here I am now, got everything switched around, got the hooks right here on the bottom right there, got my top board on. So with that little short piece that we had left over that we took off, since one side only had a backer board, it only makes sense to go ahead and just put it right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and nail this little board right here in place, that way it stays all nice and uniform. Alright, so now we can finally put our sticker on the top now that we've got all the little bugs worked out right there. So let's see how this one works. Looks like it's a peel and stick kind, just like that right there. So hopefully this comes off nice and easy. Alright, so it's not a whole piece. Alright, so that's how the sticker turned out, guys. It's not bad. It's not the best looking thing in the world, I think, but for $1 you can't really beat that. And when it's hanging up and out of the sun, the clear part of the sticker kind of goes away, but the sun kind of highlights it right here. But I think it'll look a little better once it kind of gets out of the sun, and maybe in just like a room or something. But I like how you can still see all the wood through it, right? But to me, in my personal opinion, it'd probably been better if it was like just a white background to really highlight it and make the big difference. So now it is time to hang this up on the wall and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so there you have it. Got it hung up on the wall. Went ahead and put a few of our coffee mugs up there just for show. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Always got some different video coming out, so be sure to check out all my other videos. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Peace.